Longrich Sanitary Napkin. And you know, like we said, that this it's not just the regular napkin. This is what we call Pampers, because this takes more than 200 mils of fluid, and you stay dry on the surface. And a trial will not just confuse you but convince you. I would need water, because we need water, you know, to be here like filled, so we get to know. Now, just before the water comes, let me show you this. This is put in a resealable paper foil. You can see, you can take it out. That's where I took this out comfortably. So you just see, okay, and then you shut it down. You see it's closed, and it is made in a resealable foil paper, so that, you know, it's hygienically done. Now, this is the regular pad. I would love to call pad A, B, or Z. You would find out that, look at it, this pad is already open. That's the truth. And you know that when we talk about infection, it's actually always airborne. Why? Because the very first thing that happens is that all the microorganisms actually are airborne, so they can enter. And then, you know, us as ladies, I want to ask you, when was the last time you washed your bag? Inside the bag, especially for mothers, you're going to have different things. You're going to have chewing gums or makeup, and then if you're carrying a baby, yeah, you know. And so basically, sometimes you're going to find out that maybe an insect or two could be in the bag, and who knows, and you put this there, and so you find out that these two makes noise. I could stand up and want to run off, and I take this. You see how it is, very soft. And so here's another thing. By the time you open this, oh my God, this pad is actually even bought in the UK. But look at it. The surface is still very much, you know, not smooth, coarse. That's just, you know, what it's doing. And you know that our system, that part of our body, is the most sensitive part. So basically, this is what the Longrich pad is like. I can put it in a bucket filled of water like this and bring it out. It's still dry from top to bottom. Why? Because it is 360 degrees sealed. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. By the time I take this out, you'll find out that it is dry. So that means you're covered, because it's going to a very sensitive and very important part of your body. It has to be taken care of like this. For instance, look at the Pampers we use for our children. We don't just keep it anywhere because it's for a child. Now look at this, it's dry. So beautiful. And then if you touch it, you're going to find out that it is so smooth, because this is 8 layers of pure cotton. Pure cotton. And like I said, WHO gave Longrich International an award for this alone, because they took 4 years to manufacture this, and everything is taken from an edible source. So it's very, very well. Now, let's go to the absorbency. Somebody told us, a medical personnel on our team, that a woman actually flows from 40 to 50%, that's meal per sitting. Per sitting means per day. So for us to actually know how much this absorbs fluid, let's do this. Now you've seen this water, basically it's full, so we're going to start with the Longrich cup. I don't know how many mils this would be, but this is what we do. And so I just keep going. I just keep going. Normally I use a 60 ml syringe. That's what is supposed to come in our demo kit, so you can do this and do this well. I'll keep putting. And I sound, except you're the woman that is flowing with an issue of blood, you cannot flow like this. But peradventure you just had a baby, you know it's possible to flow like this. So we just keep going. We keep going. If you notice something, you would notice that right now the pad has started swelling up. It has started swelling up. You will find out that the pad actually takes fluid, because it's just coming in. I'm going to leave it for a while, but like I said, you can never really flow like this, so we don't really know. But you could see the water is almost finished, and then I'm going to let it, and then I allow you to touch it. You see that it is dry from top to bottom. Now we just have a very little of the quantity, more like here, from a field pack, and we tried with our regular pad in the market. This is the regular pad in the market, and you'll find out that it's already dripping. It's not just doing tip, tip, tip. It is dripping like water. Now, anybody will tell you that the rise of fibroid, infertility, the rise of ovarian cyst, and the rest came from what we use during our period right now in Africa. That's the truth. You would find that I would have said in Africa, this is also bought here in the UK, and this company already know that there's supposed to be something here like a strip that helps to take care of the women during their flow. Now, if you check, every bad blood that comes out of our body is not meant to be on our private pad again at that time. It's just supposed to come out and then it goes out. But you find out that even after your period, 5 days, 7 days, whatever cycle you have, you find out you still have some things dropping. It doesn't happen with our pad because of this thing. I'm going to show you what I mean. Now, every bad blood that gets back to you and it gets dry on this surface that is nylon does what we call reverse osmosis. It brings an infection called anaerobic